me in Miami Summit, I see this guy, and he's trying to gain these girls. Now, on the surface, he's doing everything well. That's what's crazy about it. He's doing everything well. He's being polarizing, he's leading, he's being dominant, he's being assertive, he's being aggressive, he's thinking of things to say, he's trying to connect with them, he's telling them where he wants to go. On the surface, it looks great, absolutely great. However, there's something off about it. Okay, and I'll play this clip and you can kind of decide what's off about it as you watch it. Wait, here you go. So this is the guy over here, these girls are over there, and I kind of go and investigate, see what's going on. He's doing all right. His friend's gonna pull him out right now. Yeah.
Oh no, it's cool. We'll just hang out. We'll party together. I'm mad.
So first thing is here, right? The girls kind of turn their back and he rewards them with a hug. You guys see that? It's very, very subtle. It's like the girls are disinterested and it gives them like approval for being disinterested. So ideally in this situation where the girls close off, what you would do is tease them, bait them, or challenge them. Like make a joke of some kind. Same way you would tease one of your bros, one of your buddies.
Take the fucking heels off. Let's be honest though.
Even so there he goes, oh, you're take those fucking heels off. She goes, no. He goes, let's be honest. And he just rushes to fill with the next line, right? None of his lines are bad, but he just rushes to fill it in too quickly instead of like letting it hit and letting it land properly.
They look good, but they're not functional.
They're pretty functional, standing.
Yeah. Let me see you walk 1 mile.
I can do it. I did it tonight.
It's like 10 feet. Don't fall. Good job, bro.
That's a $60.
Let me see. Let me reward you.
So see, it's like, I'm gonna tell you to do something. So go walk over there. And there's like, she walks back. Like, okay, good job. You've complied to my game here. Now I'm gonna reward you. Now, again, it kind of like touches her on the back, right? Because like, there's no real connection. These things in game, they're used as a tool. They're not used to substitute like an actual connection or personality or relating to another human being. These things are tools. So the problem that happens with the guy who's like the social mask guy or the player guy, what happens to him is that he thinks that game is like the whole steak, but it's not supposed to be the whole steak. Game is like the little spice that you have on top of the steak. You know, it's not the whole cherry. It's not the whole ice cream. It's the cherry on the ice cream, not the whole ice cream, right? Game is just supposed to be designed to be this thing that helps you lead it forward, and you use it when you need to use it. It's not supposed to be a replacement for a personality. So if girls say, man, you're just a player. Oh, that's a good line. Do you say that a lot? Do you say that often? If you feel like you need to game really hard to keep a girl interested, if you have to like try really hard and put all this effort into it, and that's when you know that you're treading on the territory of being a social mask or having the pick-up personality, the PUA personality. A lot of what I'm trying to teach you guys is, at first you had chode conditioning, and then you came to RSD and we brainwashed you, and we scrubbed that out. You're like, yeah, intentional brainwash. Then after that, you get a little bit of pickup conditioning. We gotta scrub that out as well and remove some of that pickup conditioning, because if you have too much of it, people can tell. Girls can tell that something is off still. There's a balance. We don't want you to be chode guy. We don't want you to be pickup conditioning guy. We want you to find like a happy balance in the middle.
Yay! Oh no, the opposite way. Yay! Oh, hey! Hey, don't be jealous though, okay? Because we're still meant to be. Really?
We got married like 5 minutes. Yeah, we literally just got married.
Where's my fucking ring?
I don't see one. What do you mean? I was supposed to have it.
Alright, hold on. But you don't have a ring, girl. Oh. Take this ring and give it to me. Hold on. Alright.
No, you ordered it?
Alright, wet us, please. Wet us.
I do do that. Do you say I do?
I do.
Do you say I do? I do. We're married now.
You just... Really? Oh, terrible. Your breath stink or something? Come on. Let's do a little better than that.
No.
You love me. All right, no. I have to be on that one. And then we switch. All right, where's my fucking ring?
Instead of getting the kids, try to see if you can get in the cabin and see what direction they're going. They're like, yeah, let's go that direction. Because you can't close them here on this. So I'm telling him, like, listen, dude, you're being too aggressive. You can't close them on the sidewalk, right? Because in his mind, he's thinking, pump up their states, pump up their emotions, get them excited, turn them on, get them horny, get them to react to me, get it to a 10, and then maybe they'll leave. But you don't need to do that. You just kind of like get them to like a 6 and have some comfort, and then get them to leave. You know, we put so much pressure on ourselves to have this amazing open, this amazing hook, this amazing pull, this amazing perfect score, this RSD instructor game. You don't need to have that, okay? You don't need to have this level of game where like you control like 6 people in a set at the same time, plus a camera crew, plus an assistant, plus a trail of like dudes from YouTube who are following you. You don't need to be able to do that. All you need to be able to do is get it up to a 6. Get the attraction to a 6. Not 5, but just to a 6. And then move it along from there logistically. That's all you need to do.
What tips are you giving him?
I'm like, this is a private boy conversation, okay?
All right, no,
This is my boyfriend.
No,
we're going home
okay.
together tonight, okay?
My girlfriend, we're going.
Whatever.
Where you guys, no, seriously, where you going? Is that your hotel?
Yeah.
Where you guys going?
Chill. Look where you live.
You live in Fort Lauderdale?
No, we live in New York.
You're staying in Fort Lauderdale.
So I just jumped in there to change the dynamic a little bit. I'm a little bit more fun than he is. He's kind of like just he's kind of doing like direction, objective. And I'm like, just come and be silly for a bit to change the vibe. And maybe the girls respond better now because of that. And hopefully he can continue that vibe and just get them out of there.
Okay. So,
You're not going home with them.
you're fucking lying, aren't you?
Hello?
What part? Los Angeles? What part of Fort Lauderdale?
Am I staying here? You can walk to the street if you're on the street.
Hollywood?
Bro, I can't walk anywhere. Yeah? Why don't these Ubers know how to get up the fucking ramp? What?
Just watching the work.
Nope. We're like at the entrance of Aventura.
There's a question there?
Yeah, quick question actually about your position there. So, why didn't you went to wing him?
Right, because I think.
You could destroy the set or something.
Yeah, so basically, I didn't step in because sometimes I feel like guys learn the lesson if I don't step in. They learn more. Because I can artificially pull girls. By the way, I used to do that when I first started out. But I became like a gigolo service. You know what I'm saying? Like Madison comes in and like, you suck. Madison comes in and greases the logistics. And all of a sudden he pulls them, but you don't really learn anything. My goal is that for on boot camp, I don't care if you suck for the first 3 days of boot camp. My goal is that when the boot camp is done, you are self-sufficient. You can fish by yourself rather than me giving you fish. So my thought of this process is he'll learn more by this happening. Now there's sometimes when I have a very, very shy kid, very, very shy, reserved kid, laid back, I will go and I will make it happen to show him that he can push it further. He can be more assertive. But this kid's being too assertive, right? So I don't want to show him to be more assertive to add on top of that. It's a judgment call that I make on what's the best way to teach. And what you do is like when you get in the car, you just whip out your phone. You go like Yelp.com 24-hour kitchen, Yelp.com 24-hour whatever, and you just hop in the cab and you go with them. Because the girl likes you enough. Like the girl that you kissed, she doesn't need to like you a 10. She needs to like you a 6.
Okay.
And then you have comfort, and in the taxi ride to the place, you get more comfortable with her, and then it turns into from a 6 to a 10. She likes you, right? But you don't need to go to a 10 right here and be like, yeah, pump her up and then go. It's not like the dance floor. Like on a dance floor, like pump, 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 go. Ha ha. Like a dance floor, you're like pump, 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 go, and then pull her off the dance floor. It's like a little bit of pump and pull her off. Yeah, that's what we can balance it out.
How about the friend?
More comfort.
That was a difficult situation.
Yeah, the friend.
Let's say that you weren't ever there. How would I develop the logistics to get her with the friend?
To get with the one girl?
Yeah.
Go back to the place and you try to isolate one girl. It's hard to do. You can do it. What you should really do is you turn both girls on. I saw it first. You had both girls like that. and that
the
works.
other one around me.
Yeah, but then you just went too much on the
I did.
the close game, like close here. Everybody, watch out! I'm gonna close here. I'm gonna take on the pants, get a condom out, and like close here. And you don't need to close here on the sidewalk. You can always close like later on.
Those
Just a little
schools
bit
are
of patience.
fucking hot. We were rooting for you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Thank
that's good.
you.
That's
Thank
good.
you. I saw them open them, and they didn't. I felt like they didn't do it the right way. So I went. But it was a chance for me to add value.
I mean, it's a lesson learned, right? You learn a little bit from it. I mean, you did great. You'll just learn a little bit more, and the more you learn from it, the more you'll like know what to do in that next situation. And also, so you're not judging yourself. You're not like, oh shit, that was horrible. Or I fucked up. You're not mad about it. You're like, oh cool, that was fun. And so you'll learn some stuff, give you some tips, and like you'll be able to make a little bit.
Hey, dude, I really appreciate that.
No worries, man. I thought they were hot, so I was like, yeah, let me go see what's going on. All right, cool. Any questions about that? No. Anybody experience that themselves? Can you see yourself in this archetype, the social mask? Can you see yourself maybe doing that this weekend or this week when you're here? Yeah, you're like, you want it so badly that you think that more work ethic will get you what you want. And sometimes it does. Sometimes work ethic is exactly what you need in business, in housing, in your job, in your career. But sometimes there's a time to let go of work ethic and just enjoy the moment. You know, Luke has this great line, I'm gonna steal it for a moment. He says, just exist with her. Sometimes you game her, but other times you just exist with her, exist beside her, spending time with her. Some of my best dates, I call them nothing dates. You know what a nothing date is? Okay, a real date is when you go out to the movies you go to dinner or something like that. That's a real date. A nothing date to me is like, hey, come over. I'm reading this cool book or I'm doing homework. You know what I mean? Come over. I'm graphic editing. You can come and work on your stuff. Sit beside me and you do your graphics. Hey, I'm gonna go to the gym. Right? I'm gonna go to the gym. I'll show you some new routines, some exercise stuff. Come along for the ride. Hey, I'm gonna go shoot a vlog. You ever used a DSLR camera before? Let me show you how to use that. It's cool, it's a good skill to have. Like a nothing date, right? Existing with the girl rather than trying to make the attraction happen when you meet her, like 10 attraction, right? It's gotta be a 6, and just move it along from there.